Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be making a Super Sucker side draft hood. If you've seen, I've started doing some forge work. So I need to install a chimney. So to get the chimney to function properly, I need to build a Super Sucker is what I'm going to go for. We're going to get this welded up. I've already got the sheet steel shear cut to sizes I need. Okay, so I've already laid these out and kind of marked which ones are which. So I'm just going to simply build it up and weld it together. Don't need to keep talking through it. I'm going to throw you on a time lapse. So, we've got a box. That's the main part welded up. It's getting quite heavy. It's going to sit like that. If you imagine it like that, over the fire. There's going to be a front face on it. I've got to cut the centre out the front face. I've got to cut a 12-inch hole at the top. Okay, so update. I've welded it all together. I kind of skipped that bit, you know, you guys don't need to see me constantly welding. So it's all together now. The opening's 12-inch for the 12-inch pipe, and then this opening here is 10 by 10. And supposedly that is, because that's a smaller opening than the diameter of the pipe, that's what helped create the vacuum, because it pressurizes here. Measuring what I've got and the height of that, because I bought a 1 meter piece and a 500mm piece, the way that it was going to be, this originally was going to sit on the top here all the way down, but actually it was going to only just be sticking out the top here. So I've gained 60mm here on chimney height, because I've added this kind of like chimney stop. So now that stops the chimney there, and then that gives me, it's the extra 60, it's nearly 70 actually, but the extra 70mm in height. Okay, so jumping forward about another week or so, it's all done. I've used it multiple times, it's working great. I will show you some clips of that shortly. I had to make a H-frame. Because I'm in a small shop here, I don't have the luxury of, firstly, a bigger forge, but secondly, keeping the forge fixed. I need it mobile. I need to be able to move it out of the way when I'm not using it. So a solution I did for that was I built a H-frame. Let me show you. So the H-frame is bolted to the floor, and then it's bolted to the roof joist at the top, and that is a permanent fixture. I will paint it eventually, but for now I wasn't too fussed about it. There is a cross member on it here which runs underneath the Super Sucker, and the Super Sucker is bolted to with 2 bolts at the back, and as you can see the rest of the Super Sucker is floating. And then what that allows me to do is, when I'm not using this chimney has to be a permanent structure. you know, you have cut it into your roof, so you can't really move it. So now when I'm not using the forge, I can wheel this into the corner, and then I've still got that space and that area. It hasn't been taken up permanently. Obviously this structure stays there, but that's fine. In the centre, I've done this kind of centre shaft. Now that goes all the way up and has got like guide bars inside the actual chimney itself, and then it's welded to the bottom of the top hat. So all I do is there's a lip inside the Super Soaker which is above 12 inches, and then I'll push it up, clip it onto the lip, and it opens the chimney for when I'm using it. And then obviously when it's not being used, I just put it down and it keeps animals or weather and stuff out. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you need any specs, measurements, or any details off what you see here, please drop a comment in the comments box below. Please subscribe and hit the bell. It helps the channel grow. I'll see you in the next one.